Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So, welcome to Yorkshire Koi. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. So, what do we have here today to do a bit of an unboxing on? First of all, what I need to do is clean out the pond. And what I'm going to do is jet wash it, get rid of much of the algae. Obviously, some of you guys may know that old bowl that I had, the plastic one, fell in and a lot of loose lava rock and pea gravel got left in the pond, so we need to clean that out as well. So what's the best way of doing this? Well, you could obviously get like a small dog pool like I did before, but obviously the heron came and attacked the fish. Ideally, if you're going to do something similar to that, like have a plastic container that you put your fish in temporarily, put a cover over so at least the heron can't see in it, so then you don't get a massacre like I did in one of my previous videos. If you haven't already seen that, go and check it out. Remember guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel please. So what do we have here? Okay, we're going to do a bit of an unboxing, setting this up really. So this is a 1,662 litre Intex pool, basically. It's got a 1 year limited warranty. Now these things tend to go for about £100, but if you're quite smart, on Amazon I got this for £62. Now I will put a link in the description box if you're interested in getting hold of one. I think £62 is really cheap, if I'm honest with you. You can easily pay £100 to £150 for one of these. So I'll give you a rundown on what the dimensions are. So basically it's 2.2 metres by 1.5 metres and 60 centimetres deep. So it will hold 1,662 litres, 439 gallons that is. It's not a huge amount of water, but what I want to do is try and keep some of the water. It's a lot cheaper if you keep hold of the water than trying to refill it with the tap. And then obviously you've got to dechlorinate it as well. If I take out the water, I don't need to dechlorinate it, you know, if I put it back in later on. So this is a Intex pool. You could obviously use this as a leisure pool for yourself in hot weather. If you don't want to, you know, have a dip in the pond, you can use this for your own personal use, just to cool down. And obviously it can be collapsed. So it comes in a 15 kilogram box, like you can see here. Let me just come closer to the camera, you can see it closer up. Hopefully you can see that, guys. That's what it looks like close up with that picture there. Let me just go back down. It's 15 kilograms in weight, the box is. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to bore you with me installing it in the video. I'll just get it set up and then you can see what it looks like when it's finished. As usual, you'll have instructions in there, and it cost me about £62 off Amazon. Again, I will put a link in the description box if you want to get hold of one. But the idea is to put as much water in this. Obviously I can take my fish and put them in this as well as a temporary measure while we clean the pond, basically. I just wish it wasn't raining, because that's why I'm in the garage doing the filming. So there you go. Without further ado, let's get this installed. So I've just taken them out of the boxes. So basically you've got your blue liner, your metal supports and your plastic attachments to put the thing together. So pretty much simple. You got your instruction manual as well, which is quite substantial. Manual, quite substantial, obviously being multiple languages. So that's the manual. Let's get this thing put together. So you start with your 4 supports there with your feet on. Those are labelled as E, so put them together. So I just thought I'd show you how I've lined out the supports for the pool. So basically you've got A and B for the long pieces, and then you've got C and D for the shorter sides, so that gives you an idea on how to put it together. So D, C, B, A and A, and then C and D there, and then A and A and B. So that's more or less how you put the main pieces together for the pool. So we're just figuring out these corner pieces, and basically you get a little wedge, plastic wedge, and it goes in there to secure it in place. And there you go, that secures that in place. Right, first stage done. Just a bit of perseverance and you can get it done. Right, I've just finished putting the supports in. If you do by any chance happen to think you're missing one, just check the main beams, you might have one hidden inside, like I've just spent half an hour trying to find. Right, comes with these drain caps. You just attach them to the actual liner itself just to make it watertight, and then you can start filling. So I've just put the lilies in and the floating basket. Next step is to get the fish in. So I thought I'd just show you the pool again. Obviously you can see it says Intex there. So let's have a look at the fish. But they are a bit skittish at the moment, as you can see. I suppose it gives you a better look. You can see the fish through the water lilies. They're hiding behind the plant, the floating basket. As you can see, we've got two over there, two more there, and I must admit they are really quick. So I thought I'd just give you a closer look at the fish, providing the glare ain't too bad. So there you go guys, that's the temporary pool. Obviously good idea to put a tarp over if you're concerned about any predators. At least they can't see what's in the pond, in the pool.